Hi guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Danielle Melanson. I was like making sure that my name's Melanson, not there telling Mick. So good to see you guys here. Thank you so much. We want to kind of present this to you, Deanna and Ali and myself, on behalf of a collaboration that we have of coaches in Canada, some of the top coaches in Canada. And we're going to be doing an opportunity webinar like this, and you'll hear from different leaders every single month. But it's so interesting to be able to work with such incredible women. There's no competition in this business. We are all from different teams and we collaborate, we share, we cheer each other on. And it's one of my favorite parts of this business, because you don't find that a lot in this world, sadly. So it's nice to be that beacon and that light. My name is Danielle Melanson. I'm in my 11th year of being a body partner, which is crazy. I am 46 years old, empty nester, dog mom, married. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my story really quick and then tell you a bit about what body is. I started my journey 16 years ago back with VHSs. Is that a bit apostrophe S? Into the DVD world. I started at 250 pounds, ex-smoker, food addict. And I thought to myself, this would be never anything I could do. Gym settings weren't for me, even though I went and took a personal training course thinking that that would get me over my fear or that anxiety feeling that I got inside a gym. It did not. I ended up opening up any clients I saw it in my own home again. I'm an at-home person, even though our programs and products, which you're going to hear about from your phone, can be done at the gym, which a lot of my clients do both, which is the flexibility that we have. So I was sold. I knew if I could lose 80 pounds, my husband and I lost 150 pounds together, and I could find joy in movement, which I always thought people who like to exercise, there was something wrong with them or they had a grudge against themselves. But when you find joy in movement, and what I realized it felt like to be healthy, that became just so important to me. And my health became so important to me as I saw people around me, start getting some health problems that were out of their control. I felt like I had this one piece that I could control and that I could benefit myself mentally, physically, and spiritually. There's my story. Here I am, 11 years later. So the very first moment that Canadians could be coaches, I was like pressing refresh, 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 because I didn't know the difference between Pacific Standard Time and Atlantic Standard Time, because I knew if I could do this, I could help at least one person. Imagine if I just helped one person feel the way I felt when I thought this was like, people are like, if anybody would have put even $1 on that I would have anything to do with health and wellness, they would have been like, I'm not even wasting my $1 on that. So anybody can do this. Let me tell you guys a little bit about Body. So Body, formerly known as Beachbody. So no, you haven't, you're in the right place because we're all transitioning. So even that might slip up a bit when Deanna and Ali and I are chatting. Body is our rebranding. And it is about time, because it's so incredible how we've been a company for 24 years. We are a publicly traded company on the market in New York, right? We are a publicly traded company, and we have been around for so long. But do you remember what you were like 24 years ago? I'm guessing you've changed a little. I'm guessing your mindset has changed a little. The way you present yourself, the things you've gone through, the growth you've had. Well, that is the exact same thing with us here at Body. And I love that our name, our title, and our mission has always been the same. But our title is allowing people to really see who we've been for way over a decade, but that we've been branded by the old version of Beachbody. So welcome to Body. We're so excited and hoping that you find some inspiration to partner with us. So let me tell you a little bit about our platform, and then you're going to hear from these other two amazing ladies. First of all, way back in the day, speaking of VHSs and DVDs, there was no partner or coaching network. Okay, so we're going to use the word partners. That really is exactly what we are, partners. And the whole idea of this, monetizing on your body journey, is because our CEO, Carl, was like, people are like spreading our workouts around. They're having, way back then, message boards and all these calling each other and meeting each other up in their communities to support each other. And they're making no income from doing it because they just love our programs, love our products, and have seen such amazing results. He came up with the peer-to-peer support idea, peer-to-peer support idea, not expert to beginner, peer-to-peer support idea, so that people could monetize on sharing the programs and products designed by the experts. Okay, and that 24 years ago was our beginning. Okay, so of course, you may have seen, you may own our amazing app, which is our body app. Inside that, you're going to have so many different types of exercise movement, from prenatal, postnatal. You want to do a competition on stage, you want to build muscle, you want to do Pilates, bar, yoga, meditation, cardio, boot camp. Did I miss any? I mean, there's so many. Oftentimes people think, well, if I'm not interested in Insanity Max, or if I'm not interested in P90X, there's no place for me here. Wrong, absolutely wrong. We also have our live workout platform now, which is absolutely incredible for those of you who love to take a class live or have that live class feeling and can catch the recording on top of our incredible programs and products. Within that is our 3 of the most amazing, balanced, whole food nutrition programs where there's nothing cut out. Tons of dessert recipes, cocktail recipes, dinner recipes, snack recipes with our portion fix, to be mindset, or gut protocol. Absolutely mind-changing. If anybody can get their nutrition under control with these programs, I'm telling you, when I say I've tried it all, I was born in 1977, I tried everything out there and finally got a hold of my sugar addiction and my food addiction through these great nutritional programs. Okay. And I still like to have wings and a beer, just to let everybody know. Not that you have to, but that's what I like to do. The other part of this component is our mindset. Petra is our mindset, the CEO of our mindset development. And she talks about, she's the author of Perfection Detox. She really helps us realize that until we have control of our mindset, it doesn't matter what we're doing for our health, because our mental health, our outlook on life, our gratitude, our positivity is what impacts not just our physical health, but every other part of our life, mental health, spiritual health, you name it. So it's kind of like the trifecta that you get on one app, which is absolutely amazing. I think I covered everything about what body is. I am going to make sure you drop it if you guys have any questions in the chat. I'm going to pass it over to the amazing Deanna. And I always mispronounce her last name. I keep pronounce her last. It's Goody. My husband's from PEI, so I'm like, I remember it's Goody. Deanna, take it away.
Hi, guys. I am so excited you're here. And Danielle, you nailed it in 10 minutes. That is really impressive to me. I have a timer set just because I'm long-winded, but my name is Deanna, like Danielle said, and I'm going to talk to you about what it means to be a body partner, like what that is. And just a little background on me very briefly, like we could all equally share a half an hour just sharing our like journey through body and our whole life and all of the things, right? But I started with Beachbody in my parents' living room with Turbo Jam, pirated all of the programs. I was a lover of Beachbody before I even knew it was a thing that you could do to help other people. And I wish I was like Danielle and knew the day you could click sign up in Canada, because I would have been that person. The way I got started was a Google search, and trying to find a solution to 15 pounds that would not get lost. I don't have this significant physical transformation. It was 15 pounds. I was getting married and I wanted to look good in my wedding dress. I have no shame in saying that. And so I just came across this program called 21 Day Fix. You might have heard of it. I'm sure you have. And I saw that there was a nutrition component, a superfood shake, things that I would never, ever pay. I have never paid for a gym membership. I pirated the programs. Like I've never invested in anything in my health. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe this is a thing that's going to like just be that flick of a switch for me that's going to help me get the results I wanted. Sure enough, it was. And before I actually bought the program, I saw that you could sign up to be a coach. And I was like, okay, what does this mean? And it meant if I had other people sign up, I would earn a commission. And then we would hold each other accountable in a small chat or in a text thread or a Facebook group. And we would all commit to start the program together and we would commit to finish it together. And by God, I was just like, this sounds incredible. So the next thing I did was go to Google and I typed in Beachbody Coach Canada. And I literally clicked on the top hit and it was a chick out in Alberta. I live on PEI. And I sent her a message. I found her on Facebook. I checked out her website. I found her on Facebook. I am like a unicorn coach, okay? Like I know these people do not exist. I've never met a Deanna in my 8 years. And I said, hey, Lindy, I love Beachbody. I want to join your team. What do I have to do? And she messaged me back right away, super excited, obviously, because no one ever sends those messages to people. And I literally went balls to the wall day one. I was so excited to share this with other people without having received my package, without ever trying Shakeology, without ever being part of an accountability group. I just thought this sounds incredible. I'm going to get paid to sell something that I think is really cool and will help people. So anyway, 21 days, I got incredible results. I lost 9 pounds, 8 inches, and have been shouting from the rooftops ever since. And I just love sharing my life on social media. And if you want to go back to that very first message I sent my then coach, it was, I don't like the thought of sharing on social media, but I realize if I want to be successful at this, I'm going to have to get comfortable being uncomfortable and doing it. So I started sharing and I got vulnerable in sharing, and opening up to other people has brought so many amazing women into my life. So what does it mean to be a partner? We have since transitioned. We were coaches. I still consider myself a coach because I very much love guiding people in their fitness, in their nutrition, in their mindset. And it's just part of who I am now. But a partner sounds so much more refreshing to me for someone coming into this. And a partner is someone like you, someone who has a very full life, someone who doesn't feel like they have time for themselves, someone who maybe has tried all of the things and can't find the right thing that's going to actually help them get the results. A partner is someone that's going to hold you accountable, not in a bash you down and like, no excuses. Like, I don't like those people. It's like, let's do this together. It's a gentle kind of accountability. A partner isn't someone who has a ton of credentials or education, or like Danielle said, an expert. For me, I'm sitting on my bedroom floor. I don't have an office in my house, and I am what I consider to be a super successful coach in this business. And I built this in my vehicle, my bedroom floor, the living room, and have since had 3 children. Like, this has worked in every single season of my life, from that first year of getting married, 3 pregnancies, 3 postpartum journeys. Body has always been there for me. So partner to me is ultimate accountability. It is not being an expert at all. Like, I don't need to know the nutrition stuff, the physical fitness stuff. That's what our platform is for. We are encouragers, cheerleaders, your partner in health and wellness and fitness. And I was only 5 minutes, and I think I said all I need to say. So I'm going to pass it to Allie, who is going to talk about getting started, I believe, and what that means.
And I'll probably take up the rest of your time, so that's perfect because I tend to ramble too. But when you're passionate about something like this, you want to talk about it all day long. And I will start by just saying, me talking here today is not me who started. I would have been like hyperventilating, so nervous to speak on a call like this. Probably wouldn't have done it right away because I didn't have the confidence. So if you're sitting there thinking, I could never do what they do, look at how like easy they talk about it. That wasn't us in the beginning. You grow as a person so much when you become a partner. It's insane. And I always get so excited with new coaches, or sorry, I'm still trying to say partners, but new partners / coaches, because I always say, like, just imagine 1 year from now. You're sitting here watching this, but 1 year from now, if you jump into this with both feet and go for it, your life can look so drastically different. And it's just incredible to look back on. So I always get excited for these calls and love sharing this with you. So hi, I'm Allie. I've been a coach for 8 years. And when I started, so I was a little bit different. We all have different stories. I was that gym goer. I would go to the gym 7 days a week. But after my 2 kids, I just couldn't get the time to get there anymore. Chris was working full time. I was on mat leave, and I'd sign up for a class. I'd get there, the class would be canceled, or I wasn't on time because Chris wasn't home on time. It was so frustrating to me because I wanted to get that baby weight off, but I just couldn't because I couldn't commit to being at the gym as much as I wanted to. I didn't know what I was doing with my nutrition from home. And I saw this post about working out from home, and I was like, I don't know if that'll actually work, but she's earning money doing it, and I'm paycheck to paycheck. Actually, I was less than paycheck to paycheck at the time because I was on mat leave. So we were super strapped for funds. And I was like, okay, if I can do my workouts at home and earn some money doing it, what do I have to lose? And I got on the phone with this stranger I didn't know. She had 3 kids yelling in the background and told me how she left her 6-figure corporate job to do this Beachbody job. And I was like, okay, this sounds cool. Sign me up. And I just said, my only question, if I hate it, can I cancel anytime I'm not locked into anything? Because I really didn't know what I was getting into. I just knew I needed to change so much that I was ready. I'm like, okay, she has what I want, so I'm going to do what she says. And she's like, yes, Allie, if you ever want to cancel, just cancel. You're not locked into anything. And I was sold. I was like, all right, let's do it. So I started, and I think it was day 3. I remember messaging her saying, this is what every mom needs in their life. And how did I not know about it before? Because I was home with 2 little kids. And you know what it's like when you're not out with adults, you need that time to check in. So I would check in with the challenge group, with my team. And it was like my little ray of sunshine each day that I was like, okay, adults, other moms like cheering me on. Or on the days I didn't want to show up, I would see them getting their workout done. I'd be like, okay, I'm doing mine too. And I became like just so obsessed with the whole community. And I didn't know I got that when I joined. So that's what I'm going to talk about today is the community that you get, the support that you get, because you honestly are never alone when you join as a partner. You have a team, you have an upline coach, you have many upline coaches. You have, like Danielle was saying, we're a group of Canadian leaders who come together. We're not under each other or anything like that, but we love supporting each other and we help each other in our business. And that is what our team does. When we learn something, we're immediately in our team pages, sharing, helping our teams grow. It's not like, it's not like we just keep our things to ourselves, which from the corporate world, when you learn something that could help your business rise above, like you held that tight. You weren't like sharing it because you wanted to do better. This is not like that. This is like we all rise up when we learn something and we share it. We do it together. We cheer each other on and encourage each other. And I was never part of anything like that before. So when I got into it, I was like, there's no taking me out. And like through 2020 and all that chaos, when so many people were feeling lonely, I never felt lonely because I had this. And I couldn't imagine where I would have been mindset-wise if I didn't have Body, because it was my sanity with the workouts, with the team, to be able to have other people to talk to when we couldn't go out of our homes or couldn't leave our communities. It was nuts. But this gave me my sanity. So it's been through many times in my life that also helped me through like a lot of the hard times. Okay, so like I said, you get team support, you get your coach. So whether you're signing up for the affiliate, so there's two options, to be an affiliate or to be a partner. You're a partner either way, but maybe you want to choose a route of, you don't want to build a larger team, you don't want to build a residual income, but it'd be nice to have a few extra bucks on the side. So that would be affiliate. And social selling, which is what almost every company does now, that's the thing to do now. If you go online anywhere, you'll see people, regular people like us, selling and talking about products. And that's how most companies are going with selling their products, because people want to hear from real people, not all celebrities. They want to hear why we love using a product. So that is what an affiliate is. So maybe you love your workouts, or maybe you love Energize, like who doesn't? Maybe you love the greens or the gut protocol, whatever product it is that has helped you on your journey. You can share about that, or tell your mom or tell your sister, because they could use it too. And you can get them set up with a link. So you'll be given a link and they can order through you and you get a kickback. So that's what an affiliate is. You're just sharing the products that you love to use with other people, and then they can order as well. As a partner / coach, it's a little bit more in depth. So maybe you want to grow that residual income. Maybe you want to be able to go part-time with your current job, or do this full-time. It's totally up to you. And our training will help you do whatever your goal is. But as a partner, you're going to go through the training. So we all have training set up that you can go through. We have a daily business tracker that you can literally go through each day. And maybe that looks like 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon or in the evening. Whatever time you have, you can put in these business activities and grow your business by following a checklist. So you know, okay, boom, getting this done, out of the way, get on with my life, go to the kids' sports, whatever that looks like for you. We have weekly team calls, and we also have a weekly, it's called the National Wake Up Call, but it's like a motivational call every Monday. So you're getting access to top of the top coaches and our trainings and our leadership, no matter where you are or whose team you're on. So you get all of that support. And also, if you sign up by this Sunday, we have a mentorship starting as well. So reach out to the person who invited you here, or whose story that you saw and were inspired to come on this call. Reach out to them and ask them about like how you can get set up and get into that mentorship. So that will be starting on Monday. With the 21-day fix revamp coming up, I do want to say, like, what a huge opportunity. Danielle was in the cast of the podcast of the revamp. And I'm just telling you, a lot of us started when 21-day fix was at its peak, and we grew our businesses amazingly quickly with that program. And I swear, I had most of my clients did that program over and over and over. I did that program over and over and over because it works, because people could commit to 21 days, they could commit to 30 minutes a day. And now that it's revamped and relaunching, this is a massive opportunity for everybody that's coming into it to see that kind of success again and relaunch it and get that excitement and help so many people, because that program literally could be for everybody. So that's launching in April. If you get started now, you can get your training under your belt and then be ready to rock it in April when that launches. Okay, I'm just making sure I've gone through everything. I think we're good. And I just want to let you know, don't be scared, because we were all scared. So that's okay and that's normal. But what you want is not to feel regret of like, what if I did that? What if I had signed up that time I was on the call and I didn't let my fear of what my neighbor might think of me hold me back? Because when I signed up, I had no idea what I was doing. I was so skeptical about network marketing. I said, I would never do that. But I didn't really know what this was yet, Danielle, too. Like, never wanted to do something like this. But it became my life, and I find it's very easy to share about it when I'm using the products. I'm doing the workouts anyway, and I'm just sharing and helping other people. So if I held that back and didn't share what I was doing with other people, I wouldn't have helped so many people that are on my team, that are my clients changed their life. And if I had to listen to that voice in my head saying, well, what will somebody think when they see you posting your workout video or they see a picture, then my life would look drastically different than it does right now. Like now I do this full time. I get to be home with my kids. I get to go to the bus stop and pick them up at the bus stop, take them to dance, take them to hockey, not stress over how we were going to pay for dance and hockey. That used to be a huge stressor. And I know like things are going up, prices of everything is going up. So to be able to have that little like side income or potentially your full-time income and grow that for yourself, that's huge. So think about your family and how this could help instead of thinking about what is so-and-so going to say? Because you know what? Chances are they really aren't thinking about you as much as you think they are because they got their own stuff going on. And if they're your true friend, they're going to cheer you on either way. If this is something that makes you happy, then the people that matter are going to cheer you on. And you know what? If not, they can unfriend you or unfollow you and they don't need to see because you're going to get so much community and support in here. You're just going to like love every second of this journey because I know we all have. Okay, that's it. I think I covered everything. If you guys have any questions.
Any questions?
I think we're good.
I want to say one more thing. I love how you talk about that. And I always say, like, it doesn't matter, or Jamie says, it doesn't matter what cousin Becky says, right? Because this quote, it just hits me every time. And it's like, I used to care about other people's opinions until I tried to pay my bills. Right. And the other thing I wanted to say before we say goodbye to you amazing ladies is it hits on when the girls mentioned, like when Ali was saying she would have been a ball of anxiety doing this the day that she started as a coach, and Deanna the same thing, and how we've grown over our years and years and years of being in this business. My mother is a delivery nurse. She was a delivery nurse for 50 years. She brought so many babies into this world, but she always said, you never wake up 9 months pregnant. If you did, you would fall smack on your face. There's a reason that there's a gestational period. So never, ever say, I could not do what they did, so this must not be for me. Absolutely not. You have your day one, and that looks exactly like it's supposed to be wherever you are right now. Right now.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. We will share the recordings. We'll have the recordings if you know anyone that wants to watch it. And thanks for hopping on this afternoon.